In today's video, we're going to talk about columns inside Google Ads. And what I mean by that is, what metrics are important to analyze to improve your overall performance. Because there's a lot of different columns, as you can see here. And we want to focus on, what actually matters the most. Because if you understand each of the individual metrics that you're looking at, for the keywords that you're targeting and the ads that you're running, you're able to make more accurate decisions yourself when it comes to optimizing your campaign and improving your performance overall. If you're running a service based business, then these are the main columns that I'd prioritize looking at anytime you are analyzing your keywords and your ads for improving your performance overall. So conversions, first of all, obviously really important because we wouldn't be running a Google Ads campaign if we weren't trying to get conversions. And if this is a service-based business, you're usually looking at conversions in the form of a form submission or a phone call. And for these to actually appear, you need to make sure that you have conversion tracking set up correctly, which I also have separate videos on if you'd like to check those out. The cost per conversion then is really important. So, like, what are you actually paying for each of these conversions? Because you might have a few conversions which might look good, but if your cost per conversion is extremely high for what you're offering, then it mightn't actually be, worth running a keyword or an ad that's getting conversions, but the cost per conversion is really high. Next, then you have your impressions. So impressions means how many views came from this keyword. Next one then is your click-through rate. So this is expressed as a percentage of the amount of clicks you've gotten for the amount of impressions you've gotten from that keyword. So, for example, for this keyword here for gutter cleaning, there's a click through rate of 12%, meaning that 12% of the views from this keyword turned into a click. And for click through rate in general, generally, if you have anything above 5%, it's a good indication that the keyword that you're targeting is relevant to the ads that you've written. But you obviously want this number to be as high as possible. The higher your click through rate, the better. Cost then is pretty self explanatory. It's just what you spent overall. So these columns here for quality score, I'm actually going to run you through in just a second. But before that, you also have columns for your clicks. So how many clicks you've gotten, the average cost per click for each of those clicks, and your conversion rate. So out of all of those that I mentioned so far, the most important ones that you'd want to look at are your overall conversion rate, your cost per conversion, and your click through rate, because this is going to have a high impact on your overall quality score, which I'll run through in just a moment. Now, each of the columns I mentioned so far, you will see all of these appear as default for your actual ads as well as your keywords. So you see a bunch of ads written here, and you're going to also see the amount of clicks you got, impressions, click through rate, average cost per click, cost, conversion rate, the amount of conversions you got, and cost per conversion. So you will see these exact metrics for your ads as well as your keywords. So you want to analyze these for both keywords and ads so that you can optimize those that are performing best and consider pausing those that aren't performing for you. But I wanted to quickly get back to keywords as well because we want to be able to see the quality score as well of the keywords that we're targeting. Because if we have a low quality score on our keywords, then the chances are we're going to pay a higher cost per click for that keyword than a lot of our competitors. And these columns here mightn't appear as default, so I'm going to actually show you how to add these columns to your keyword list so you can analyze your quality score and see what you can do to improve yours. So in your keyword list, you come here to columns, you press modify columns then, you can choose all columns here, and once you go into all columns, you can choose quality score. And these are the four columns you want to select. So first of all, quality score, obviously to actually see what the overall quality score is. And when it comes to quality score, there are three separate factors that all contribute to your overall quality score. And this is your expected click-through rate, your ad relevance, and landing page experience. So you want to select those three as well, so we can determine, what we can actually do to improve our quality score. And once you select those metrics, then you can press apply to make those columns appear along with your keywords. And we can see here, for example, for this keyword, it has a quality score of 7 out of 10. And in general, it's good to aim to have a quality score of 7 or higher. And obviously, the higher the better. You might be able to get a quality score, 10 out of 10 for all of your keywords. But to improve yours, then you can look at each of these three metrics. And this is what you can do to improve your quality score. So, for example, click through rate is the most important of the three when it comes to increasing your quality score. And to do that, you basically, write more relevant ads for the keywords in your ad group by splitting those keywords into separate ad groups where you could write more relevant ads for that keyword. And ad relevance is pretty similar to that then when it comes to writing more relevant ads overall. And then landing page experience is the least important of the three overall, but still important when it comes to your quality score. And the main factors that determine this really are having relevant keywords from the ad group on your landing page, and also some other factors including making sure the landing page like actually loads quickly and is optimized for mobile, and it's a landing page that's actually good and people aren't leaving the page after 20 seconds. But for each of these three metrics, you're given a score of either below average, average, or above average. So if you don't have a score for each of these as above average, there's something that you can do to improve in each case. Now, those were the main metrics and columns that you need to focus on when it comes to, optimizing your keywords and ads. But to improve, your overall search impression share overall so that you appear as often as you possibly could, you can come up here to press all campaigns first of all. And then once you do that, you'd press campaigns. You'll see your campaign here then. And what you want to do is come to columns, press modify columns again, go to all columns, and then come down here to competitive metrics. Now, the purpose of coming here is to see what your overall search impression share is, which is the percentage of the time that your ads were shown for the amount of the times that you were possibly able to be shown. Meaning that if you have a low search impression share, there's something you can do to have your ads appearing more often. And the three most important metrics to have selected to see this is first of all your search impression share, which will show you your overall search impression share, then your search loss impression share due to rank, and search loss impression share due to budget. And those are basically the two factors that'll tell you what's causing you to have a lower impression share. And once you do that, then again, you just press apply. And now you'll see those columns appear for your own campaign. And for this campaign example, there's actually a low impression share because we're actually running a very low budget on this campaign and there's only so many extra leads that this company can handle. But if it was a campaign where they were looking to get as many leads as possible, then we'd be aiming to get a search impression share as high as possible. And you can see then that they have a search loss impression share due to rank, and ad rank comes down to increasing your bid limit and also improving your quality score as well. So basically, ad rank inside Google Ads is your quality score multiplied by your bid limit. And the higher your ad rank is, the more often your ads will be shown over your competitors. On the other hand, then, search loss impression share due to budget is how often your ad isn't shown because the daily budget isn't high enough. And as you can see here, that if we just simply increase the daily budget of this campaign, then their ads would be shown a lot more often. And if we increased our bid in this case as well, and also managed to increase their quality score by a little bit, then this search loss impression share due to rank would also be a bit higher or a bit lower, because we want these two to be as low as possible and the search impression share to be as high as possible if we want our ads to be seen and get more impressions overall. Now, the main reason I made this video and went through all of these most important metrics in detail and explained how each of them work is because there's so many different metrics inside Google Ads, and I really wanted to just cut through the noise and show you what actually matters when it comes to optimizing your campaign and seeing what you need to know to improve your performance overall. Because if you come into columns here and modify columns again and go to all columns, you'll see that there are just so many different things you can look at. And not all of these are important at all when it comes to tracking your results. There's so many different columns you could add, and it can be quite overwhelming if you don't know which are the most important metrics to actually be looking at. So I hope this video helped when it comes to finding out what actually matters inside Google Ads when it comes to improving your performance so that you could get the best results possible for your own campaign. Now, if you do have any questions on this at all for anything related to columns or anything else related to Google Ads, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you do like this Google Ads related content, feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel, as we'll be posting all things related to Google Ads here daily on the channel. So I hope this video helped, and hopefully I'll also see you in the next video.